I became a runner when I was young. I felt the power of myself only when I was in motion. My legs pumping hard, wind in my face. But I wasn't the kind of runner who did it for the thrill of victory. I never expected a trophy. I was a different kind of runner. Some people say they're born with nothing, but that's a lie. You think hard enough and you can find something that belongs to you, and only you. Even if it's running away, it's something I got. I never forget that. Come on, sweetie, run late.
I'm hurrying.
How many times have I told you that the sugary cereal is for weekends only?
Sorry, Mom.
I'm gonna be going out tonight after work, so the babysitter will pick you up from school, and I promise I won't be late.
You always say that.
And I never am. You just think I am, Jelly.
You always say that, too.
Come on. Hurry up.
Hey. Oh, it's just me.
Dave, God, you scared me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah.
Uncle Dave!
How's my favorite niece?
Great!
Yeah, well, I've missed you so much.
Have you come to stay with us?
No, Bria, this is just a quick visit. I just really needed one of your hugs. I, talked to Mom last night.
Bria, go get in the car now.
Why?
Because we're late for school. All right, now say goodbye to your uncle and go jump in the car.
See ya.
I thought we had an agreement.
I know, but I just...
Damn it, Dave.
She sounds old, Michelle.
I don't care.
She wants to see you.
I don't care. I don't care. Why do you keep doing this to me?
I'm not doing anything. I just think you could talk to her.
We're running late.
Is Uncle Dave still sick?
I don't know, honey. How was your weekend?
Perfect. Drinks with the girls Saturday night and brunch with Peter on Sunday. Very relaxing. Here's today's files. Oh, and your 9 a.m. are here, Mr. and Mrs. Clark. They're new to California. They said they called a couple of days ago about a mortgage.
Yes. Thank you, Rose. Good morning. I'm Michelle.
Chris Clark. It's my wife, Sandy.
Hi.
We spoke on the phone.
Yes, it's very nice to meet you. Let's have a seat. So here is my card. If I'm ever not at my desk, you can reach me on my cell. So how are you liking California so far?
What's not to love? It was snowing in Buffalo when we left in October.
Here's my card.
I mean, I hated leaving family, but Chris's company offered him an amazing job, and we just couldn't really turn it down.
Well, it is a very difficult transition. I moved out here about 15 years ago, but once you spend a winter in Southern California, you never go back.
Is that your daughter?
Yes, it is.
She's beautiful.
So how can I help you today?
We think we may have found a house,
I love it.
and we're hoping for our mortgage.
That's great. I'll get you an application for pre-approval and we'll get the ball rolling.
So just the one kid for you and your husband?
Just me, no husband, and we're fine. Here, I just need you to fill these out.
Sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
Not a problem, Mr. Clark.
Thanks.
And what about her father?
Gone. Long gone.
If a girl like you all to herself, huh? Gotta have to be crazy.
That's sweet.
Just the facts.
Most men, when they hear the word daughter, bolt for the door.
Do they really?
Most. I'm not looking for a father or a husband, if you know what I mean.
Well, how do you feel about kissing?
I like it. I'm actually quite good at it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, just the backs. Thank you so much, and I'll see you on Thursday.
I had a great time tonight, Michelle.
I don't normally. Would you like to have a drink?
Yes, that would be nice.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go check on my daughter, and there's some wine in the kitchen. So why don't you pour us 2 glasses?
Sure.
Sleep tight. Mama's home.
Mom,
What is it?
I'm scared of the people at the window.
There's no one at the window. It's just the wind. Come on, go back to sleep. And Bear will protect you.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, baby. First, I want to congratulate you all on a great month. We have surpassed all of our goals. Our deposits and retention rates are the 3rd highest of all the branches.
Yeah. Who won the passes?
Okay, all right. This month's Employee of the Month with 2 all-inclusive passes to SeaWorld is... Walter. Yes. Congratulations. And congratulations to all of you. You're a really great team. Thank you so much. Thanks.
You all right?
I just have a headache.
Can I get you anything?
No. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Armored truck delivery.
Hello, ladies.
Good morning, Reggie.
Michelle, you're looking lovely as usual. So when are we hooking up?
Michelle's looking for a real man, Reggie.
Oh, so what are you saying? I'm not a real man? Yeah, I don't understand why you gotta be out there looking for hamburger when you got prime rib like me walking up in here all the time.
You're married.
I never said I wasn't married. I said I was prime rib. Being married ain't got nothing to do with being prime rib.
All right, enough, both of you. This is a bank, not a high school.
Well, I guess that would explain all the money then, wouldn't it?
How about you finish your homework and I'll let you pick our movie?
You always let me pick our movie.
Oh, that's right. That's because I'm the best mom in the world. Oh, hey, no snacking.
So much for being the best mom in the world.
Smarty pants. Don't you think it's a little loud?
I like it like this.
What? I can't hear you.
Yes, you can, Mom.
Turn down.
I can't hear you.
Bria, I'm serious. Hello? Hello?
Shut up or we shoot your kid!
No, please don't hurt us. Look, I have money. I have money. You can take whatever you want, please. Please, he said you can take whatever you want. Just don't hurt us, please. Don't hurt my baby. Please don't hurt us.
Shut her up.
No, baby. No, baby. Baby. Baby, don't promise. Just fine. Baby, it's gonna be okay. Please don't hurt my baby. He's late.
Do the kid. You want to play rough? Ah, you want to play rough? Hey, hey! Yeah! Check the house and cut the lights. You. We're inside and secure. Keep your eyes open. I'm gonna ask you a few questions and see if I can trust you. If you tell the truth, you're gonna pass the test. But if you lie, I'm gonna hurt your little girl. Those are your options. A or B. You got that? Are you hooked up to a security system? You should be. There's a lot of crazy people out there. Oh, shh. It's okay. It's okay. What about your daughter? Does she have a cell phone? Careful, mommy like you. Kid doesn't have a cell phone. So, you can cooperate? Because if you don't, I will go in that room and I will kill your little girl like that.
Please let me see my daughter. Let me see her, please. Let me.
Shut up. You know what I'm gonna take from you?
No. Not in front of my little girl, please.
Anything I want. You see, you. No more power here, little Miss Bank Manager. I know everything about you, Michelle Esty. What about your boyfriend? Is he coming over tonight?
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
What did I just say? What did I say about lying to me? Little Bria
Don't hurt her.
goes to West Park Elementary. She's got little pink shoes and a little pink lunchbox. And you have got one chance of keeping her alive. Do you follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Then don't lie to me. Make me trust you.
Okay, I will. I will. What do you want from us?
I'll tell you what I want. You are gonna rob your bank for me.
What do you mean?
Money one. You read? What's going on?
Everything's cool.
I thought that you were going to keep me posted. We had a plan.
The plan is that you keep your eyes open out there. That is the plan. Now stop calling me.
Where's my daughter? Where's Bria? Bria! Bria! Bria!
That's better. Are you gonna behave? All right. I want to know how much is in that bank. $1 million?
Like we're a small branch. We've never had that much money in the bank ever.
Hey! How much now?
Somewhere between 350 and 400,000.
I've been watching that bank for 2 months. 825 on the nose. Courier, 1 guard, 3, sometimes 4 bags, so don't even think about telling me there's only 400 G's in that bank!
Believe what you want.
That's how you did it, huh? You pulled yourself up from nothing. You were just tough. Yeah, you're tough as nails in there. I like it.
I told you the truth. I told you what I know. Now let me see my daughter.
Use your manners.
Please.
Bring in the girl. One wrong move, and it will be your last. But I don't have to tell you that again, do I?
No.
Bria, are you okay? Baby, it's gonna be okay. Mama's here. I'm here. You're all right. You're right. Untie her. Please.
Fast learner.
No, you're scaring her. No, don't. Let me untie her, please. Please, you have to trust me, right? Let me do it. All right, thank you. It's okay. Baby! It's okay, Mama's here. Mommy, it's okay. Mommy! Ray, you're so brave. You're my brave little girl. It's okay. You're so brave. You're my brave little jelly bean.
No. Mommy. I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh. Please. Come on, baby. Just hold my hand. We'll go. Okay, go to the bathroom now, baby. Hurry up.
Looking for something? Need some light?
We're supposed to be here.
I know, baby. I know.
Do your business. Or were you lying to me? Answer me! Do your business.
It's not gonna work. I can tell you right now, so you might as well just leave. And there'll be no questions.
You're smarter than that. I'm not gonna be in the bank. Just you. And you are gonna do everything that I tell you. Bones. Show her.
What is that?
Dynamite. This here, it's a remote detonator.
So if you don't bring me my money,
What kind of animals are you? You're sick! Just get out of my house right now!
Maybe I need to shut that
yes!
for you,
Oh,
huh?
yes! Go ahead! Do it! Do it! Hit me! Go on! Hit me! Do it! Let everyone see a bruise, then your plan will work. Now my daughter needs to sleep.
Get in. Take it off.
Not with you watching.
You're a mess. Now clean yourself up.
It's too tight, I can't breathe.
Remote detonator. You know what that means? It means that I can blow you up from 100 yards away. That's a microphone. And anything that you say, I'm gonna hear. Anything that I don't like, you're dead. No second chances. Put this on and do it really nice. Just one of my fingers on this button and you're gone. Do not mess around when you are in there. I can hear every word you say, every move you make. Do not forget who's in charge of you.
Where's Bria?
This bag's for the money. I want you to find a purse that'll fit it.
I'm not doing this without her. Where is she?
You remember what I said about trust? Your daughter trusts you. And she's waiting for you to tell her that everything is going to be okay. That is all she wants. Do not fail her. Button it.
Oh, baby.
Money 2 to money 1. Over.
Go.
It's time. Delivery's in 45 minutes.
All right, how's the look out there?
Be brave, Jelly Bean. You be brave. I promise I'm coming back for you.
Clear. Everything is in place.
Promise.
All right, we're coming out.
I love you.
Hey, let's go.
So much. I love you. Don't touch me! Be brave. I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Delivery's at Parker and First. It'll be there in a minute.
Okay, Michelle Esty, bank manager, you're up. You're gonna get out of this car, you're gonna go get my money. Remember, I'm gonna hear every word that you say.
I understand.
Here it comes.
There's your man, Reggie. Exactly 10 minutes at 8:35, you're gonna get a phone call. It's gonna be from Raymond Howell.
Who's he?
He doesn't exist. Once you get that call, you've got exactly 1 minute to be walking out that door with my money. Anything happens, you're not back in this car, I will catch you and your daughter in the next life.
It's time.
Go!
Good morning.
Running a little late this morning.
Reggie, can we drop the small talk? I'm in a hurry today.
Sure. No problem.
Okay. All right, here you go.
All right.
Thank you, Reggie.
Oh, yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
you don't do this, they will kill Bria.
They will kill her.
Michelle. Hey, Michelle. This is Raymond Howell on line 3. He says it's urgent.
Michelle, stop! You forgot this.
Get it! Move! Come on, go, go, go!
Okay, now what?
Shut up and just drive!
You got your money.
Hey, hey, hey! I give the orders here!
Call the others. Get that bum off Bria. I did everything you said. Get it off of her.
We have a problem. Michelle just left here with all the cash in the vault. She told me she was being forced to do it. There was a bomb taped to her. She told me not to set off the alarm, not until...
That makes us accessories.
She said her little girl's life is in danger. She said that we can't do anything about it.
I'm pressing the alarm.
Walter, a little girl, we can't
How do you know she's telling the truth? She just robbed the bank.
No. We wait until she calls.
All right, turn right and pull over.
What about Bria? You said...
Get out now!
Take me home!
Get out of the car! Now!
Go!
Down! Get down! Get on your knees!
Please! Please, I did everything you
Shut
said.
up!
Please!
As soon as I leave, you're gonna start counting. Once you get to 50, then you can move. Your car's gonna be parked over there in the back.
Please take
I
me
am
home.
warning you, Michelle Estee. From now until the day that you die, I will be there. I'm gonna be watching you. Every move you make, every person that you talk to. Now count!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
She's not gonna call. We have rules. We can't go down with her for this.
Bria! Shh. Please. Yes, baby, I will. I know. Come on.
Just look at me. That's it. On your knees. That's it. Now put your arms up. Put your arms up, okay?
Mommy,
Yes, I know. You're so brave. Yeah, it's okay. That's it. All right. It's okay. Shh. Arms up. Keep them up. It's all you. You're such a brave girl. You are. All right.
Mommy.
All right.
Come on. Help! Help! Please! Come on! Please help! Please help us! Please! Call the police! Please! Please call the police!
Michelle Esty?
Yes?
I'm Detective Ben Summers. I'm very sorry about what happened to you and your daughter. We're doing everything we can to find the people who did this.
Are you Bria? Bria? I need to ask your mom a couple of questions, and my friend Greg is going to take you to his car for a little while so you can keep warm, okay?
What?
She'll just be over here with me, ma'am. It won't take long.
I don't want you to take her.
I know this is a very stressful time, but I need to get your statement. She may have seen or heard something that you didn't. We don't want anyone getting things confused. It's standard procedure, Miss Esty.
I want to go home.
Look, baby. We're safe now. Okay? Just go with him. We'll be right here.
She'll be all right. Now, did you get a look at any of them?
No, they were wearing masks.
They never took them off.
No.
What else?
We were up all night. It was horrible. They terrorized my little girl.
This is the address of the motel we set you up till we're through with your house.
So you'll be putting us in protective custody?
Oh, I don't see any reason to do that at this point.
But you haven't caught the men who did this to us. Until you do, our lives are in danger.
I'm afraid they won't authorize a transfer to protective custody without a risk assessment.
A risk assessment. We just spent the past 18 hours being terrorized. Those animals said they would kill us if we even talked to you. Think that's enough of a risk assessment?
Miss Esty, I've worked cases like this for over 20 years. The guys that did this to you are long gone. They're not coming back.
It's not what he said when he had a gun to my head.
What are you doing in my car?
Well, we're going to have to impound it for evidence.
How am I gonna drive?
I'll call a rental. Is there anyone you can call for help, Michelle? Her father? Any family you can call? All right. We're going to need you to bring Bree down to the station tomorrow for her statement. I'll be in touch with the details. And if you think of anything else, my number's on the other side of that card.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes, ma'am.
Paramedics coming to check us for shock, trauma.
I don't know, ma'am.
All right, baby. I'm gonna get in, Jelly Bean.
Where are we going?
And we're gonna go stay at a motel.
Excuse me, officer? I'm gonna step inside and grab some stuff. Could you keep an eye on my daughter?
No problem.
Thanks.
Mom, no, don't leave me alone.
No. I don't want you to go back inside. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab some of her stuff. I'm gonna stay here. And I'll lock the door. And you see that police officer? He's gonna look after you, okay? I'm gonna lock the door. Okay? Excuse me. Bria? Baby.
And there was another drive-by shooting today downtown. It appears to be gang-related. There are no suspects yet. The victim was taken away unconscious, but is expected to recover fully and should be able to help police with information.
The story of the Uni National Bank robbery we've been following has taken a new twist. We have confirmed the bank's own manager, Michelle Esty, was involved in the heist of over $350,000
the lady from the bank.
before 9 o'clock this morning. Police are questioning Esty and her daughter, who claimed to have been held hostage prior to the robbery.
Bring me
Esty
up.
claimed she was then forced to rob her own bank. Back to you guys in the studio.
Good news
Right here.
today that a cure for the common cold
Don't you want your change?
You haven't done that since you were a baby. Can you talk to me? No? Why not? Because they'll hear me. That better? You hungry? I have your favorite cereal. Some yogurt.
Not hungry. My tummy hurts.
Okay, so why don't we get into some fresh PJs and wash our face and brush our teeth, and then I'll tell you a bedtime story, okay?
They did? Yeah. Well, where is it? Is it this one?
No.
Right
I'm so sorry. You know what? I have an idea. But I'm gonna need your help. And I'm gonna need some help from Bear. You guys think you can help me? Yeah? Okay. 'Cause I'm gonna need a lot of it. Something horrible's happened. We need you. What's wrong? Oh.
Michelle, it's me. There's my girl. How about Uncle Dave takes you out for a milkshake? Strawberry, your favorite?
Thank you.
I'm here as long as you need me. Both of you.
Miss Esty? We've been questioning your staff, and a few things have come up, if you don't mind. When did you say you met Chris Clark?
I already told you.
This will go a lot faster if you just answer the questions. I know it seems redundant, but I promise you, it all leads somewhere. Now, Chris Clark, when did you meet him?
I don't know. Monday, the day before the attack.
Is that when you discussed the plan to rob the bank with him?
There was no discussion. He told me his plan when he was at my house.
And you went along with the plan?
Went along?
Well, you agreed to steal money from your own bank. Why did you do that?
I didn't have a choice. He had my daughter. We had dynamite attached to us.
Well, you could have pushed the panic button and called the police. You walked in on your own. You took the money on your own. You had every opportunity to call for help.
I had a microphone. He would have heard every word I said. Look, he had Bria. Right, she had a bomb attached to her.
Miss Esty, there were no bombs.
What?
The dynamite was fake.
No, it wasn't fake. It was heavy. I felt it.
It was a roll of nickels inside a painted wooden dowel. There was no microphone. No detonator. It was all fake.
It was dark. I wouldn't even know what to look for.
Wait, didn't you say they taped you up in the morning? It wasn't dark then.
Why are you doing this to me? Why aren't you helping us?
The only way I can help is by examining every detail. Why don't we get a cup of coffee and go sit in your office and you can tell me about who was on the walkie-talkie?
I can't go back there. The way they were all watching me, they didn't know whether to stare or look away.
Yeah, but they're probably just in shock.
I think I'm guilty. Even Rose couldn't look me in the eye. Oh, God. What am I gonna do, Dave? I mean, I can't go to work. I don't want to go back home.
You'll make it better. You always do. Remember when I was 13? You know, Dad had taken off after some fight and Mom was a wreck. Trey was stealing everything inside and I was just trying to see how drunk I could get every day. You know, just total chaos at home. But then you sent me that Christmas card from LA. You wrote about parties and hanging out with rock stars.
There's a lot more to the story than that.
It's like you threw me a lifesaver. You showed me there was a way out. You're strong. You always have been. And you're gonna pull through this for Bria. I know you will.
I don't understand why I can't be there with her.
It's better if the parent isn't there. We don't want the kids to feel under any pressure.
I'm her mother.
I'm a therapist. I work with young victims. That's why I'm here.
You need to find the guys that did this to us. That's what you need to do, not ask questions.
Her answers will help us find them.
Hi, Bria. How about you and I go and try to find some crafts and some other fun stuff to do? Would that be okay with you?
Is that okay, baby?
Come on. It'll be fun.
They used a lacquer paint to make the fake bombs, the kind of paint you can pick up at any hardware store, but it doesn't dry so quick, so one of them left a fingerprint behind when he picked it up. We ran the print, got a match. William Hastings, AKA Raymond Hastings, AKA Christopher Clark.
I told you.
This Chris Clark was convicted of 8 bank robberies in Southern California. Sentenced to 15 years at Lompoc, served 5.
Have you found them?
Not yet, but we're close.
Thank you.
Still, There's something that's just not sitting right. I mean, here's this guy, this hardened criminal. He plots an elaborate bank robbery with a kidnapping and dynamite and remote control. But before all that, he walks into the bank, shows his face, shakes your hand, introduces himself, leaves a business card with you. Do you see where I might be having a little trouble with this? I mean, do you see where it just gets a little confusing?
Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense.
Now that is the truth. Doesn't make sense. You're a branch manager of one of the largest banks in Southern California, but you have less than $1,000 in savings. Is that right?
I had difficulty putting money aside. I had some bills I had to take care of.
Quite a few, I'd say. 8 grand on one credit card, 9 and change on another.
My ex ran up a lot of debt before he left me. Why are you asking this?
2 years ago, you filed for bankruptcy, Chapter 7. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. I had trouble making payments. How does my financial situation matter to all this?
It matters because you walked out of the bank with over $300,000. It matters because your assistant, Rose Jones, told me the day before the robbery you were tired and acting unusual. That's why this matters. So, I have to ask you, did you have anything to do with this crime?
What? You think I'd let those monsters torture my little girl? What kind of person do you think I am?
You might want to get a lawyer.
Hey, Mom. Look what I made.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
She did very well. Could I talk with you for a minute? How are you doing?
Fine.
Michelle, I'm a doctor. I'm not a police officer.
I don't know. I mean, everything's such a mess. I was trying to take Bria away from me. I can't let her see me like this. I have to be strong.
Victims of violent crimes, domestic abuse, war veterans, they oftentimes bury their pain because it's too much to deal with. It's the mind's way of protecting us. These are very normal reactions to abnormal situations, but if you don't deal with these feelings right away, you'll continue to relive the original experience over and over. Now, what you and Bria have gone through is going to take some time to heal. Now, I want you to call me, please, if you feel that you need some help.
Thank you.
Bob Jason, a buddy of mine, he's an attorney. He'll be able to advise us.
Why do I need an attorney?
The cops jump up and down on innocent people all the time, Michelle. You need to know your rights.
I'm up to my ears in debt here. Right? Even if I wanted to, I couldn't afford one.
I'm sure Bob will let us work something out. And I got some money I can help out with.
No, right? I won't let you do that. I've done nothing wrong.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Bria, sweetie, can you put her on Channel 5?
Police have just arrested 3 men in connection with last week's robbery of the Union National Bank. Authorities have not released the names of the suspects, but it is believed they masterminded the kidnapping and robbery, which netted over $360,000. Last week in Southern California, the branch manager, Michelle Este, was allegedly held hostage with her daughter and forced to enter her own bank. and take the money that had just been delivered to the vault.
I think so,
Miss
sweetheart.
Esty has been questioned by the police and released. Today's arrest may lead to further details in this astonishing crime. We will be following this case as it continues to develop. Now back to local news.
The prosecution team, led by Assistant DA James Leland, will take your testimony and then...
What testimony? I've already told you everything like 20 times.
I know, but he'll need to hear it all himself. And we're going to want to know more about your relationship with Chris Clark in light of a statement we have from his wife, Sandy Clark.
Well, there's nothing more to add that I haven't already told you.
I'm sorry, but it's necessary that you talk to us in person.
I'll get straight to the point. Were you having an affair with Chris Clark?
You're joking.
Did you and Chris Clark plan to rob your own bank?
This is ridiculous.
Did you and Chris Clark work together in this crime?
No.
In her statement, Sandy Clark said that she is certain that you and her husband were romantically involved.
And you believe her? She's delusional. She sat in a car outside of my house and radioed instructions while he tortured my child.
Did you see her there? Did you see her there? Did you see her there? Because we have no evidence of Sandy Clark being involved in this crime at all.
How dare you? How dare you believe her? She was a partner in this crime. She's a mother. She knew exactly what it was like inside there, and she didn't care.
Let's just get back to the question of, were you and Clark intimate? Yes or no?
He threw me on the ground, sat on top of me, and held a gun to my head. Is that intimate?
We found these in Chris Clark's possession.
You don't miss a trick, do you? Are you enjoying this, detective? Is this entertaining to you?
I'm not in the entertainment business. That seems to be more your field. Do strippers make a lot of money?
They do if they're good.
Was stripping what broke up your marriage?
I quit 2 years before that, long before Bria came along. Like, everything I did was perfectly legal. Right? I asked them to remove those photos off the website when I left. They refused. Now, what else do you want from me?
The truth. Clark lived in Oceanside, 5 minutes away from the bank. Now, don't tell me that's just a coincidence.
Obviously, it doesn't matter what I say.
It would if I thought you were telling me the truth.
You want the truth? I was a 15-year-old runaway who didn't think anybody gave a damn about her life. So yeah, I made a few wrong decisions. But then I grew up. I moved on. I went to school. I worked my tail off to get a job so I could give my daughter a better life than what my parents gave to me. Bria doesn't know about this part of my life. And I would appreciate it if it stays that way.
There's something else you should know. We recovered $200,000 of the bank's money from Clark and the other suspects, but there's still $160,000 missing.
Now, that kind of money would go a long way to paying off your debts, now wouldn't it, Michelle?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you not to leave town. We're gonna have further questions.
Let's talk some more about your time growing up.
I just need you to help me sleep. I hear their voices at night. I thought we were gonna talk about that.
From what I'm hearing, you've been traumatized more than once.
Drugs, alcohol, violence, neglect. Just a regular happy family. Welcome to my life.
What's the best thing about it? Your life.
Bria,
She counted on me. I promised I was gonna protect her. She was gonna have a better life than me. She wasn't gonna have to be afraid all the time. Oh, it's not fair. This is not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. I have spent every day trying to be free of my parents. I have busted my ass to give Bria a better life than me. I have done everything I could. Everything.
Except forgive them.
What?
Anger is a strong chain.
Oh, this is stupid.
It can lock you to a reality that may no longer be accurate.
No, it's accurate. It's accurate, all right? You don't know them, but it's accurate.
I actually meant how you see yourself. Maybe you're worried that your daughter won't forgive you.
No. No. No, I'm gonna take her far away from here and we're gonna be okay.
Make it sound like you're going to run away.
As far and as fast as we can.
You know, Michelle, sometimes the thing that we want to run away from is inside of us. You can't outrun it.
Watch me.
Michelle, you told me that you wanted your daughter to have a different life than you. But running is what you've always done. You're giving her the same life. When you find the thing that scares you the most, run toward it.
Miss Esty? I wanted to tell you in person we recovered the rest of the money. It was in a safe house linked to Chris Clark. We see no reason to consider you a suspect any longer.
So you're disappointed, Detective?
For what it's worth, I'm sorry if you felt we treated you harshly.
Well, I'm strong.
You know, every day I hear victims say, I just want it to be over. And I'm not sure it ever really is. You are strong. And I hope you can use that strength to move you and Bria on from this. I wish you both the best, I really do.
First, we need to convict those guys. There are a lot of things that I regret.
Michelle.
Do you know how close I came to doing it for money? This close.
I don't care. You turned it all around and you made something of yourself.
You know, last night I thought about grabbing Bria and hitting the road. Go someplace where I could give up hoping to be someone different than who I was. Then it hit me. I think that's what happened to Mom. That maybe she just did the best she could for us. And maybe she just had to give up hope that one day someone would hear her prayers for a better life. I'm not gonna run, Dave. If it kills me, Bria's gonna have a different kind of mom.
You look pretty.
Thank you.
Are you going to work?
No. Actually, I am going to the courthouse. I have to go Make sure that those bad men go to jail and that they don't hurt anybody anymore.
I'm proud of you, Mom.
Thank you.
Here. Take that with you. You can keep me close if you get scared.
Miss Esty, do you recognize the man who broke into your home on the night of November 21st?
Yes. That's him.
Thank you, Miss Esty. That's all for now. You did very well. He's gonna try to intimidate you, but you don't let him.
I don't know.
You don't have to testify till next week, and because you're our witness, you can't be in the courtroom until you do anyway. So why don't you just go home and be with your family? Michelle, you're gonna be great.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, within these four walls, you are going to hear two very different stories about one particular incident. And one of them will be just that, a story. The truth twisted and the facts left out. A fictional story invented to cast a prejudicial light, a false light upon my client. So please, let me be very, very clear here. There was no kidnapping. The prosecution's main witness, the so-called victim, was never, ever in any danger from my client. In fact, this bank manager orchestrated this entire crime, was having an affair with the defendant, Christopher Clark, and is responsible for the theft of $360,000. And those are the facts. And no pack of lies brought forth by the prosecution could change that. Michelle Esty is a criminal.
He's lying. They're lies. This is all lies.
Of course they are.
Everyone's gonna read this.
You just have to be strong. Okay, just hang on and fight back.
Of course it isn't true, but it's what happens.
How can he do this?
A trial isn't about truth. It's about gamesmanship.
Gamesmanship. You gotta be kidding me. This is my life we're talking about.
Sometimes what happens in court isn't fair, but if it follows the law, it's admissible and the jury gets to hear it. The fact is, we have such a strong case against Chris Clark that their only recourse is to attack you. That's the game he's playing.
You know what? It stinks.
It's called dirtying the victim. And it's only gonna get worse from here.
Great.
I met her at a club.
You and Michelle Esty.
Yeah. Yeah, she was real flirty. She kept shooting signals my way.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by signals?
Well, it was pretty clear what she wanted. And then we became, well, you know, intimate. Sexually.
And is that when you two discussed the bank robbery?
Well, that's when she brought it up. I mean, the whole thing was her idea. She said all we had to do was just strap some fake dynamite to her, and then the people at the bank would have to do everything that she said. Yeah, I thought it was all talk, though.
And why was that?
I just didn't believe that she was serious. But then she had us over to her house. She laid out the whole plan. I mean, she even had us ransack the place, and she had us rough her up because she wanted the police to believe that it happened.
So, you never spied on her?
No, sir.
You never kidnapped her?
No, sir.
You never held her hostage?
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on, he's lying.
Order. On the night of the so-called hostage taking, how much did you have in your ATM account?
I don't know, I guess,
About $714.39, to be exact. Does that sound about right?
I guess.
Yes or no, please?
Yes.
And how much in your savings account?
Nothing.
Stocks?
Nothing.
Retirement? Life insurance? Anything at all to your name?
Objection. Let her answer the questions.
I'm sorry. Please, let me rephrase. On the morning you walked freely into the Uninational Bank and opened up the vault with your private set of keys and ordered your employee to help you scoop $360,000 into a bag. On that morning, you had only some bogus tubes taped under your clothing and a convincing story of a night of terror
Not
that
a
you
story.
yourself concocted because the
That's a
sum
lie.
total of your life's worth
He made
was
me do
exactly
it.
$714.39. True or false? $714.39. Please, just answer the question, Miss Esty.
True. I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can go back in.
Michelle, you're not helping yourself. If you're hostile and argumentative, the jury isn't going to be sympathetic to you.
But it's clear that I'm the victim here.
It's clear to you, to me, but the defense is presenting a pretty good story. You need to get a hold of your emotions. Answer clearly, yes or no.
Exotic dancer. Exotic dancer. I mean, isn't that just a fancy name for prostitute?
No, sir.
Come on, Miss Esty. You're up there dancing naked in a room full of horny men. You mean to tell me you never had sex for money?
Yes, sir.
Well, the defendant, Christopher Clark, was a client of yours, was he not?
No, sir.
He wasn't a client of yours, is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. Yes, sir, he was a client, or yes, sir, he wasn't?
I never met Mr. Clark until he walked into the bank. Is that okay to say that?
The jury will take that as a no.
Are you close with your daughter, Miss Esty?
Very.
She trusts you?
Yes.
She'll do anything you ask her to do, wouldn't she?
Yes. Except clean her room or make her bed. We're still working on those.
Miss Esty, isn't it true you told your daughter that this whole home invasion idea of yours was just a game?
What?
Just another trip on an amusement park ride?
No.
Told her how much Mommy loved her and how the two of you were gonna take this ride together so that she'd go along with your insidious plan to rob the bank?
How can you stand there and lie? I'm painfully aware that I'm not perfect, but I would never, ever deliberately put my daughter in harm's way. She's the most gentle, the most amazing person that I have ever met. And I would rather die than to watch her go through what she went through. I hate this waiting.
It's always the most tense when they're deliberating. Hopefully they'll have a verdict soon.
I just want to move on, get my life back.
Whichever way this goes, you need to know you did your best in there. Be proud of that.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're back.
The jury finds Christopher Clark
Guilty of conspiracy to commit kidnapping for robbery. Guilty of kidnapping for ransom. Guilty of first-degree robbery.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
How's your ice cream?
Great.
And Bria, if you say anything to those men, the bad men, what would you say?
They scare me.
I know, baby. They'll never hurt us ever again.
I would tell them I hope they get better in their hearts.
Excuse me, Your Honor, we all know that he's been found guilty. Is what she has to say really even relevant? I mean, couldn't we get on with the sentencing?
It's her right to deliver a personal statement about how this crime has impacted her life and her child's. Now, sit down.
Everything I have to say here today is relevant, Mr. Martinez. I had thought I wanted to use this chance today to hurt you. To find words sharp and brutal enough to torment you, like you did to us that awful night. Words that would haunt you for the rest of your life. But my little girl showed me a different road. We're all born as innocents into this world. None of us has the power to control the forces that blow by blow chip and dent and strip our innocence away from us. But we were all born with the power of choice. How we fill those cracks and dents is up to us. Disappointment can fuel a life of anger and malice, and if we sink low enough, we can become blind to the pain we are inflicting on others. Or we can choose to take another road, and no matter the brutality we meet or our dark nights of despair, we can choose to listen to a different guide. This is the road to forgiveness.
Where are we, Mom?
It's a surprise.
Hi, Michelle.
This is Bria. Bria, this is your grandmother.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, hello, Bria.
Oh, what are we standing outside?